guys come shopping with me at Old Navy. If you're new here, please make sure to subscribe and like this video. Comment down below if you've ever gone shopping at Old Navy and what you typically get. I normally don't go shopping at Old Navy. I just feel like their clothes often run really large, but they do have really amazing flip-flops there, so I always go and get them. I actually have a video on my channel from a few years ago of me finding a bunch of the flip-flops that were on sale for like $1, and I would always go and get as many as I could. It was like 10 per person, so the whole family would all go and get at least some pairs of shoes, and then we would check out, and that would last at least the entirety of the season. Most of the time it lasted even longer, which was really good. They don't run that sale anymore because I think that it was like a loss leader for them, and that's what the guy that I asked in the store ended up telling me when I was like, hey, I haven't seen this sale in a really long time. They were like, they no longer have this kind of sale, so you're just gonna have to pay the full price for them. The shoes that I got all varied from like $4.99 to $6.99. I did get basically the same basic colors that I normally get: a black, a brown, a gray, a white, and I think I might have gotten like one fun one, but for the most part I did just stick with those basic colors. But when I tell you that these shoes are really good for just casual wearing, they are so good for casual wearing. I live in a place where it is very cold and rainy most of the year, so I can't really wear them that much these days. But whenever I visit my family back where I was originally born, which is a very sunny, very nice, very tropical area, I mean, as tropical as it can get within the United States, I guess. But in Florida, basically, it's a lot nicer and you can wear flip-flops all year around. So that's where I wear them most of the time. I also ended up buying a bunch for my mom. I think we got like 6 pairs in total, or maybe, no, it was 7 pairs. And then because it was tax-free week and I had a gift card that I needed to use up from Old Navy, we were able to get like an 8th pair, all for like $36 or something. So it was a pretty good deal in my opinion. I mean, where else are you gonna get 8 pairs of shoes for like $36? And then out of pocket, I ended up only paying like $1.32, or like, yeah, somewhere around there, because I had like $35 gift card. So I did really like going here. I hadn't been in such a long time, again, because their clothes just tend to run so large that it's like kind of hard to find anything that actually fits for them. Also, I feel like their style is typically not something that I'm really going to wear. It's just they have a lot of bright colors and stuff, and I honestly don't really like wearing bright colors. I feel like wearing dark colors like black or dark gray or something tend to suit me a lot better than like the pastels and stuff that Old Navy is known for. I will say that they do make pretty decent jeans. I have a couple of pairs from a few years ago before they like made all of their sizes outrageous, and I do think that they are pretty high quality. What I will say is that the store has definitely gotten a lot more expensive in recent years. I was looking at like this pair of pants, and on sale for like the final sale, it was still $8. And honestly, no shade to you if you like these pants, but I thought they were kind of ugly. Also, that pair of pants is a size 4, but it's like kind of large. So I don't know what's going on with their like sizing at Old Navy, but it definitely does need to be reworked. For example, this shirt was said to be an extra small, and it was not an extra small, at least not any extra small that I've seen in person before. Regardless of that, that's just kind of why I don't really shop at Old Navy for clothing items anymore. But they did have some cute stuff that I liked. Like, I liked that shirt that I'm looking at right now. A few of their shirts were kind of cute and very, like, casual. I'd say that would be something that I would wear, but in general, I don't really shop there. I do like shopping at Goodwill a lot. I'm sure if you're a subscriber, you know that. And I have a ton of videos, so please check them out if you haven't already. It would really help me out. Thank you. And yeah, I most of the time do get my clothing items from there. It's kind of funny though, because even though they're mostly from like Goodwill or something, you get a bunch of name brand clothing items because a lot of these kinds of stores actually just donate their items to the Goodwill, and it really helps out with their tax benefits, and then we get the benefits because we're able to buy the clothing items for pennies on the dollar. Like, for example, one time I bought a pair of DKNY jeans, and a brand new pair of those would run you like 80 something dollars depending on where you get it from and what season it is and whether it's like on sale or clearance or whatever. But a new pair of jeans from them would be like 80 something dollars, I think, and I got it for literally like not even a fifth of that for the Goodwill outlet. So I also do like a couple other places to go thrifting and stuff. I feel like that is really my bread and butter in terms of getting clothing items in this day and age. Although I will say that I have gone to Kohl's a few times and their items are also not bad. I do think that a lot of their items, though, are kind of matronly. Like, they're very much so on the older side of the spectrum in terms of like the severity of the clothing, and it's not like casual to me. So that is like my main problem with Kohl's. Although I do enjoy going to Kohl's, I think that it's a great store. Plus, I really like the fact that they have a Sephora in there. Fun fact, if you do like going to Sephora, you can actually get two birthday presents. You can get one at a normal Sephora store or boutique, wherever you are, if there's one nearby. But if there's also a Kohl's, you can go to them and you can get another birthday present from the Kohl's. It's not a very well known trick, but the Kohl's at Sephora, or the Sephora at Kohl's, not Kohl's at Sephora, the Sephora at Kohl's like site on the Kohl's site literally says that you can do that. I haven't tested it personally, but if you do test it out, please let me know if that actually works. I'm kind of interested in trying it out myself, but my birthday already passed before I learned about this hack, so I can't test it out until next year. Although my mom's birthday is coming up, so maybe I'll sign her up for a Sephora account and test it out. The only thing is, I would feel bad getting a birthday present without buying anything, so maybe I'll get her like a foundation or a perfume or something. Let me know if you guys have any good foundations, or even better, any good perfumes. We have been getting into perfumes lately, and I really want some new scents. I'm into vanilla, sweet scents, kind of gourmand, so yeah, drop your suggestions. That is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe for more, and I will see you next time. Bye!